Hello, friends and beautiful people. So we are about to go out and play a game with Hubs. It's called the good news, bad news game. And I'll tell you the rest of the story after we play. So I don't really think there's a good prize, but hang on just a second. Hey, Hubs, let's. No, even better. I came out to play a game. This is called.
Somehow this doesn't sound good.
It's called the good news, bad news game.
Good news, bad news. Okay. What?
Okay, remember when we ordered the gas stove and they were giving us grief?
Yeah.
We were worried about whether or not they were going to ship it.
Yeah.
Good news.
They're shipping it.
They're shipping it.
It's going to get here today.
That's the other good news.
It's getting here today?
Yeah. So really that's the bad news. The other good news was, it really did ship and we're going to get it. And then the bad news is, while I'm gone today, it's going to come.
That's all
So, remember that whole for better or worse thing?
Yeah.
I'm guessing today's probably for worse.
I'm going to find a place to put it. It's probably going to go right in there.
Okay. All right, friends, so here's the rest of the story. The last time we ordered all of the appliances for the commercial kitchen at the old farm, we put the orders in, the orders went through, not a problem in the world. And this time, they gave me 10 kinds of grief about me buying this gas stove. And I don't want to say, the government's behind it, but the government's behind it because all of a sudden it became an issue with having this stove in a residential. We got it, the very first email we got was, hey, we see that this delivery address is residential. This has to be for a restaurant or a food truck. So anyway, long story short, we were worried and we didn't want to say anything about it until it had already shipped. But we got a email yesterday saying it shipped. And this was after going back and forth with them for, gosh, it was all day Friday. And I was like, okay, that just means that they released it because it's a drop ship from the manufacturer direct. I thought, well, they released it to the manufacturer. Well, then this morning I got up to a text message from the trucking company saying, blah, 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 pro number is arriving today. So that's the good news. We will have our gas stove because if the bunkhouse fills up, we need a way to feed people. So next on my agenda is getting a propane tank. And that's been a little different out here at the old farm. We called, a couple different places had them, and we were able to just kind of, choose whether we wanted 500 or 1,000 gallon, and that was that. Out here, they're all brand new. They want minimum $3,500 for one, and if you don't have that kind of money to outlay, then of course they will just lease you one, and basically you pay $1 more a gallon for your propane to pay for the lease for the tank. And we're just not that kind of people. I'm a miser. So it was a real struggle finding used ones. Well, I was going to Cincinnati and I saw one of the propane places had just like a whole big lot full of nothing but propane tanks. So I think we're going to be good on that. So great news. My gas stove is arriving today. Till next time, friends, be blessed and be a blessing.